Well, it is not a secret that a lot of CS2 investments are currently crashing in price. A lot of these skins at the start of the year have been selling, for example, for 700 euros, this AWP Elite build, and ever since it has crashed down to below 100, selling for 91 euros, and up on third-party websites even cheaper, with the new armory skins added into the armory, right? A lot of these skins, for example, there's an AWP that looks very similar, it's just black, perfect for crafts, right? And this took the stage right now. I think down the line these skins could be going even lower, or at least to reach the bottom. It is also definitely possible, but I would not suggest going for these skins right now. Yes, they were manipulated and pumped to new all-time highs ever since came down, that's how it's supposed to be, but still be very careful upon these skins. The MP9 Latte Rush from the Train 20 and 25 collection has been finally discontinued, right? And a lot of people were expecting it to explode, but the opposite happened. It's always like that upon the markets. When people expect something to explode after it's discontinued, most of the time everyone tries to sell these, and this leads to prices dropping even lower. For example, as you can see, we're reaching almost like the bottom line. I mean, there's definitely potential towards these skins, but they've crashed down from like what, 330 euros up on the Steam community market all the way down to under 100, selling for 114 right now. As you can see, it is pretty cheap, and if you can buy these up on third-party websites even cheaper, I think it's definitely a great pickup. I absolutely love this skin, and to be honest, I paid way too much for it, and ever since it crashed down so much. I mean, at this point the minimum wear condition is almost priced around the same price area. Well, I say almost, it's 65 euros, but still I think it's also a great price ever since these skins are dropping even lower. But I would still consider the factory new condition, it's way superior in my opinion. The FAMAS Prime Conspiracy from the Control collection is, in my opinion, a very beautiful looking skin. It is showing a lot of wear signs, even in the fact new condition is gonna have a lot of scratches up on it. But to be honest, I absolutely love this skin. It does have a lot of potential, and to be honest, the factory new condition is kinda cheap right now, ever since the well one condition is way more expensive than factory new, which is very weird in my opinion. As you can see up on the Steam community market, the factory new condition is selling for 135 euros. Meanwhile, well one is selling for 153. Well, it's due to very short supply. As you can see, there's only 2 of these listed out there in the well one condition. Meanwhile, in factory new there's way more, as you can see. I mean, not that many, just like 3 pages or something. As you can see, these skins were never really manipulated to anything. They've been slow risers for the long run, and ever since they've been selling for almost 200 euros up on the Steam community market, they've reached like the bottom line again at 130. You can buy these obviously on third-party websites even cheaper. The AK-47 crane flag from the Dead Hand collection that has been recently introduced into the active drop pool is still bouncing even lower. I mean, I can compare it to some active drop pool skins. You cannot use the active drop pool skins for trade-ups, right? Meanwhile, you can use this AK actually for trade-ups, but most people are not gonna do it just because it's a beautiful looking play skin. And as you can see, the minimal wear condition is slightly rebounding. Meanwhile, the factory new condition is going even lower. It is very weird, but you can definitely tell upon the graphs that these skins are still very liquid. And if you always wanted this skin as a play skin, you can grab it. But if it's not gonna get discontinued anytime soon, I can expect these skins to slightly lower in price. Obviously, we cannot compare it to the Genesis terminal, because the Genesis terminal, the reds, you can't use them up for trade-ups, right? But in this case, the supply can be definitely decreased by the trade-ups, so this has completely other potential compared to the Dead Hand terminal. And also, most people are still not redeeming the skins outside of this terminal because they are most likely more expensive, even though it's a little bit better than the Dead Hand terminal, so definitely always make your own research upon these investments. Meanwhile, everything up on the market is currently dropping. For example, the Glock-18 Water Elemental is reaching new all-time highs as we speak of it. It's kinda insane. I absolutely love the Breakout collection, but the knives are kinda boring in my opinion. Yes, the Butterfly Knife Fate is cool and stuff, but I still don't think that they will be the most expensive knives in the game down the line. Yes, these are OG knives, but still I think these water elementals are even better as long-term projected investments, just because you can use them up in trade-ups, the supply can be burned, and obviously the factory new condition are absolutely exploding right now. But also minimum wear, field tested, and well worn and battle scarred, they're always stable in its price, so it can be definitely a great hold. If you have these skins, I would not be selling right now. As you know, I absolutely love the Glock-18 Ramese reach from the Anubis collection, and generally speaking, the Anubis collection has so much potential in my opinion. I absolutely love these skins, and finally they're starting slowly but surely to get appreciated more upon the markets. Prices of these have certainly crashed a lot. As you can see, we've started slowly but surely to rebound, and as you can see, these have been selling for what, 200 euros in the factory new condition. Right now you can buy them under like 80 euros on third-party websites. I think it's definitely a nice grab right now. If you're interested in case investments, I think the clutch case has also a lot of potential ever since it was selling up on the Steam community market for over €1.50, and currently we've rebounded all the way down to 80 cents. That's a big price decrease, almost 50%, and as you can see, the whole supply of this case is actually not that huge. There's only 46,000 listed up on the Steam community market. Meanwhile, there is 2.8 million requests to buy this, starting at 78 cents. So I really do believe that these skins will have a lot of potential down the line. I mean, cases, so definitely put them in your storage unit, keep them for a couple of years. You can see some nice gains up on these. But as you know, make always your own research and make sure to join our Discord community. The link will be down in the description.